So how did you find this area of working with people? What, because it's not something that I'd particularly come. I mean, I have heard of it. I suppose it was sort of there in my psyche, if you like. But how did you? What's your journey towards opening up the clinic?
Well, so I started just offering scalp micropigmentation. So I've always been very artistic. I would draw my family from the age of 5. I'd make them sit and draw
Yeah,
portraits of them. So I've always had that natural artistic ability, but not knowing what to do with it or how to use it in a positive way.
yeah,
It was actually my mum who first told me about micropigmentation. She was looking at having a medical cosmetic tattoo done herself.
hmm,
So she had discovered it. I was about 19 at the time. And she said, "Oh my gosh, this you'd be so good at this with your art."
yeah,
And it was something that I looked into at the time, but I was quite young. The training was quite expensive. It was quite an investment. And I just didn't quite feel ready.
hmm,
But it kind of stuck in the back of my mind.
yeah.
I always went back to it. Um, and then very sadly, I did lose my mum when I was 26. And it was about 6 months after she had passed that it just kind of popped in my head again. And I remember thinking about it. I felt at a real loss at the time. It was through COVID.
Mm.
And I was just thinking I wasn't sure what to do next. And it was something that I looked into again. And doing more research, I discovered the SMP, scalp micropigmentation. And my mum was a hairdresser as well.
Oh wow.
So I I came from that background of being interested in hair. I even considered doing hairdressing myself at one point. And when I discovered it and saw the results, I just thought, oh my God, this is amazing. I'd never seen it before,
Yeah.
never heard of it. And so to me, it was like it was made for me because
Yes,
it's
and how lovely that you
combining.
can sort of tie up the story, the suggestion your
Yeah,
mum had made all those years
I
before, and
know.
obviously she would have known you, better than anybody.
Yeah,
So it must be quite. I think that's very touching. It's
yeah,
it's like a gift from your mum, isn't
it
it? That she
is.
gave you a bit of direction.
Yeah, I find it extremely fulfilling for that reason. And everything that I do with the business, I do with her in mind.
Yeah,
Um, and yeah, it's just so lovely to do something that we actually spoke about and she
yeah,
was excited for me to do.
yeah,
And I think the fact I've gone down the hair route, she would just be thrilled about that.
yeah. Absolutely.